this is week 6 update of my weight loss journey, and I just want to start the video by sharing with you now my progress picture of the last 6 weeks. So the picture on the left here is me 6 weeks ago before I started my diet plan. I was very depressed, I fell off track, I put a lot of weight back on, and you know when you're sort of at rock bottom again, this was me in that picture. And the picture on the right is just this week, the progress I've made in just 6 weeks or a month and a half. And I'm really noticing like my arms and legs are less puffy, my belly's going down, my face. This was a clip here of me 6 weeks ago. You can definitely see my face was a bit more rounder than it is now. And I'm so pleased with the progress. I do have online coaches that do my plan for me. They tell me my steps, my nutrition, my exercise plan. So just by making small changes every day, following a plan, being consistent and trusting the process is definitely paying off. And I'm so happy. I did lose about half a kilo on the scales this week, which I think is about a pound. So again, happy with that. I am having lymphatic drainage massage at the same time. So I have 1 session a week for an hour and a half, and I'm on my 4th session, and I've got a course of 5, so I've got 1 more left. And I've mentioned in previous videos, the lymphatic system is like your body's sewage system, so it gets rid of waste, toxins, it helps your gut, it helps your immune system, and it can get rid of water retention and bloating, as well as many other benefits. So for me, this was also important because sometimes you'll be on a weight loss journey, you'll be, dieting, exercising, but you've still got a lot of fluid and water retention and bloating and inflammation. So that specifically is to target that. So combines that with the exercise and diet and stuff, the results I'm getting are really good. This is a picture for week 1 and week 4. So the picture is a bit flipped, but you can definitely see the difference on week 4 because it's much smaller. There's less bloating and inflammation and water retention on my stomach here. So again, really happy with this progress here. My diet then, so I started the week with my food shop and I get it delivered, and my meals I've just been sticking on plan. So I've been having like my favorite meals. I have 5 meals a day. I have training day diet plan and a rest day diet plan, and I just tick it off as I go. I drink 3 litres of water every day, and the supplements I'm still taking at the moment is collagen, electrolytes and some magnesium. And what's the other one? I'll pop it up here, but I'm still taking my supplements. Gym is going really well. So before I started this 6 weeks ago, I had major gym anxiety. So I wouldn't want to go into the gym, or I'd be looking around to see who's there, to see if anyone's watching me, and I'd be so self-conscious, as we sometimes get. But now my confidence is slowly growing over the last 6 weeks, especially now I can physically see the results. But remember the clip I showed you, maybe this was on week 2, when I was absolutely crying my eyes out here in the gym. There's been times in this journey I want to give up, and I'm just thinking, don't worry about what follow the plan, not my emotions, if that's the right saying. So there are times that you're going to want to give up, but you just have to keep persisting. As hard as it is, I'm thinking of the end goal, not how I'm feeling in the moment, but how I'm going to feel once I've hit my goal. So yeah, the gym, I have been getting into my boxing more. So I used to do Muay Thai, and I did have a grade 2 calf tear last year, and I'm still building up the strength in my right calf. So I just be focusing on, boxing techniques. It's great for fitness. I am absolutely sweating afterwards. It's such a hard workout. We only do half an hour, but it's a really intense workout. I'm also with my PT, I do some HIIT training. So what my gym routine is at the moment, I train 5 days a week, and I can choose the days when I train. As long as I just fit in 2 rest days, it can work around me and my lifestyle. So I have a lower body day, I have a push day, I have a lower body day again, and then I have a pull. And then my 5th session is here, what I'm doing with my PT. So we mix it up. We do boxing, but we also do HIIT stuff here, like I've showed you. HIIT's really fun and it's something a bit different, gets your heart rate up. So the gym is going really well. This week I have had an ankle injury actually. I couldn't really walk. It felt like the inside of my ankles were really weak, and yeah, I was a bit limping actually. So I had a physio assessment, and I've been icing my right ankle, and I've got an ankle support, and I actually reduced my steps. So because of this, my post-workout cardio changed. So after my workouts, I would do post-workout cardio, which was 20 minutes, speed walk on the treadmill afterwards on top of my steps. So because of this, we've changed my post-workout cardio to 10 minutes on the cross trainer. So I do my workout, I do my 10,000 steps every day, and then we've swapped the post-workout cardio from 20-minute treadmill walk to 10 minutes cross trainer. I have actually done barely any steps this week because of my ankle injury. I don't want to sort of work through it when I should be resting it and actually make the injury worse, and then I'll be out longer. So this week I've had a really good rest. I've probably been averaging on about 3,000 to 4,000 steps every day, so that is quite a significant reduction, but it is helping. And as of next week, so the start of week 7, I'll be trying to get back up to my 10,000 steps every day. So also I have been trying to do a bit of meditation and being out in nature. I've not been doing that much walking, but again, I do just try to get out in some fresh air. I do feel like that helps your mindset. And in terms of mindset, as I say on this channel, it's not just about the weight loss, it's about mindset, mental health and general well-being. So I like to do a lot of reading, and I've just finished a book this week called Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. I did start this quite a while ago. It took me a little while to finish because I'm doing other stuff in between, but this is definitely a book it's worth reading. I would recommend it. I have also here been doing some Bible study as well. So I am trying to grow my relationship closer to God. And sometimes when you're new to it, you don't really know where to start. So I've had the Bible for quite a few years, but I never really read it too much. And I'm really making a conscious effort to try and develop that relationship and grow closer with God. So I have bought a journal. So you do the SOAP method, which is you break down scripture. So you write the scripture, you do the observation, application of how you can apply it to your life, and the prayer as well. And also I bought here this the Bible within like 52 weeks, so it gives you like guidance of how to where to start. It breaks it down into sections, and it's just a guide basically. So sometimes when you don't know where to start, this is a good starting point, I guess, because it sort of tells you what to do. So along with all of that, I'm feeling very happy this week, and I am looking forward to continuing next week. The week before I had a lot of birthdays, and I did have a bit of cake and stuff, but I got straight back on my diet plan, and I'm feeling very good. So this is the week 6 update. I'm really looking forward already to showing you next week's update, because I know I'm making so much good progress right now. But I'm in a good mindset right now, but it really wasn't like this 6 weeks ago. I was severely depressed. I was barely leaving my house again. I couldn't get into the gym. I was going through a really hard time again with my mental health. But when you slowly implement these habits and you try and be 1% better every day, like sometimes things can get very overwhelming. So rather than thinking like, I don't know, you might have to clean your house, for example, rather than cleaning your whole house, just take the bins out, and then the next day just clean the worktops in your kitchen. You don't have to do everything at once. By trying to be 1% better every day, making small incremental changes, it builds up to, bigger changes eventually. So I just think it applies with like the diet and stuff as well, weight loss. Don't try and go all in. Just make small consistent, sustainable changes every day, and the results will follow. And I feel like when you start to see the results in the mirror and people notice and you're feeling and looking better, that gives you momentum and motivation in itself to think like, oh, I really want to carry on. I feel like I'm at this point now after only 6 weeks. Thank you for watching, and feel free to like and subscribe if you are enjoying these weekly weight loss updates. I will see you next week in week 7, and if you do want to see any sort of videos in particular, anything you'd like to know specifically, comment below and I can check that out. But thank you for watching. Have a good week. Peace.